Capricorn placements. How do you do? Capricorn, are you ready for your reading? Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. Four of Wands. See that you are in a good place. A stable energy here. Solid ground, as they say. Ooh. Money, money, money. Wow, look at that. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. You are truly in a good spot in your life, aren't you? Really good spot. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true, because when it comes to your physical life, scratch that. When it comes to your money, when it comes to your bank account, it's good and dandy. But when it comes to your heart space, there is hurt. There is possibly some leakage going on. Let's see. Let's focus on the good, because I feel like things are good. Life is life after all. Things are good, but focus on the good things. Sometimes focusing on the good things is what gets you through. And no one's life is perfect. And even if you aim to be Capricorn, I feel like Capricorns are like this second sign of perfection after Virgos. To some extent, I feel like Capricorns could be even thriving for perfection more than Virgos. But just remember that life cannot be perfect, and it's supposed to be imperfect by design. It's supposed to be like this beautiful, eccentric thing. And if you are aiming and thriving towards perfection, just remember that, in chaos there is beauty too. Now, you might not agree, and that's okay. I have 4 placements in Capricorn. I get it. Like structure and order. I get it. But embrace the good and the bad, I want to say, because I'm seeing... Never mind. It's a shine in my hair that just shocked me for some reason. I'm seeing like really good things when it comes to your career, possibly to your, like I said, bank account, money. There are opportunities coming to you, or maybe there is an opportunity specifically that you have taken, and you can see the benefit of that opportunity. You can see that maybe you have like planted a seed, and you can see the sprouting and the benefits of that coming to fruition. And it's possibly something that you are working to build on, because I can see the foundation of it, and you are building on top of that foundation, which what we said, the solid ground that we talked about. But I see when it comes to your heart space, your emotional energy, it's a bit like turbulent, I want to say. Okay? Wow. You're making some serious changes to try to find balance when it comes to your emotional imbalance. And I see it's in a test and trial phase. You could be testing new things, testing new methods to see which one is the best to balance? Which one is the best to create this emotional balance that you're looking for? Because when it comes to your money, I feel like there is not much to say. We are already, like we've already mentioned, how stable that looks, and the kind of like potential and growth that will be coming from that. But these cards that came after is about the emotional imbalance. Now, I see very clearly that you have been stung, maybe more than a few times, possibly by the same person or possibly by multiple people. But I see there is a pattern that you are noticing, which is making you want to change things up. And it's a good practice to kind of try new things when something is not working out. But I see that you're trying. You're trying to find a method that works. See, in a way, I feel like what you're trying to do here, or trying to accomplish here, is something that could work on a career path, or something that could work on a project or the way you work, but it's not really the same when it comes to your romance or love life, I want to say. Because what works with one person might not work with another is the perspective that you need to be aware of here. Because I see that you're trying to find a method or a way to, how do I explain it? To kind of like discover or unlock or find a way to be successful in your love life despite the person that comes in. Because I don't see like another person per se, but I see like you're trying to find a way that could bring you success in relationships. And this is where I'm like, I know, I see what you're doing, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work. Because when you deal with one person, like I said earlier, it might work with one person, but it might not work with another. So this is the perspective that you need to keep in mind. Because you're almost trying to find like a manual book. Like step by step. Step 1, do this towards this person. Step 2, after you do step 1, you do this. It's not like that. And you're trying to find that manual towards people's hearts. And it's not going to be as successful as you would apply it to your career. And even when it comes to your career, I mean, you need to be able to shift. But it feels like you're trying to find like a method that works every time. Because there's a part of you that is tired of doing something that you have been doing and failing at when it comes to your love life. So you see that there is a pattern. And you could be like doing something specific, okay? Like whatever it is. Like you could be doing something specific. And you might think, well, I know for a fact that doesn't work now, so I'm going to change what I've been doing. And that must then work, because the opposite of that is not working. Not necessarily the case, because if you are not with the person that you are testing and trialing with, then what you apply to the next person and failed with the person that you were with could be successful with the person that you're moving towards. Night! Stop it. You see what I mean? So just keep that in mind. So, but I do see that the past emotional situation has affected you so much that has triggered something within you that is like making you determined to find a method that works. So it feels almost like a mission. I mean, it's good to try things and test them out, but do keep in mind that when you're dealing with different people, the requirements are different too, okay? So what might work with one person might not work with the next person, okay? So if you want to learn someone specifically, dedicate that to their specification. You don't buy an iPhone and try to, I don't know, like charge it with an Android USB cable kind of thing. Even though they're going to make iPhones with the same USB thing. But you see what I'm trying to get at, Capricorn? You do, right? Good. Okay, so let's move to the next bit. Knight, what are you doing? It's a cardboard, you can't dig it. Okay, let's see, Capricorn, show me the energy of, or show me the prominent energy of the people surrounding Capricorn. The Tower. Damn. Someone is going through it. Wow. Ugh. The Tower, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Oh my God. And the Seven of Wands. Hot damn. This person is going through it, let me tell you. It's like this person feels like there is no way out. There is no way out of a decision, is what I heard. Of a decision is what I heard. So there is a way out, but they feel stuck on making a decision. And it feels enforced on them. Interesting. This person is resisting making that decision, which is creating this burden, which is making things worse. So I see that this person is stubborn because they have to make a decision and they're not making it, which is creating stagnation in their life. This change or this decision that they have to make is imposed on them. And they're like still, oh, no, which is creating stagnation because they're not going anywhere until they make that decision. Tell me more about this decision. What is it exactly? Yeah, it's about their love life. Could be concerning you, meaning it's someone that is stuck on you, or someone that is either stuck on you or trying to escape the feelings they have for you. You know what? It's either or. So either concerning you, relating you, or concerning you wanting to move away from you. Either way, this person is delaying that for some reason. They could even rely on you. You could have, like, this could be a specific message. Take it or leave it. Doesn't have to resonate with all of you. You could have a child with this person that they feel like they are stuck with you because of the child. You could have some type of contract with this person. Could be even marriage. You could be like married to someone but you're separated, and in that it still keeps you together in a way, right? Because you still have a contract, which is the marriage on paper, which is keeping you together, right? Even if there is separation, if there is no divorce, if there is a child, there's something here that you have, which is an asset, a child, a situation that is keeping this person stuck to you. And they feel like they cannot get out of it. Or maybe they don't want to get out of it. You see what I mean? So they're, either way, I feel like they are prolonging what's inevitable. The main energy that I see here is that this person is not going anywhere until a decision is made. I don't know what this is trying to say, but I'm going to go with the flow and see what comes out. I feel like this person is afraid of losing control. And this is why they're prolonging what's inevitable, because they fear things getting out of hand or out of control. This person could be a control freak, or, I mean, most people don't like to feel like they don't have control over their life, right? And it feels like this person is resisting that change because they don't want to feel like, So what they're doing right now is they're swimming against the current. And when you swim against the waves, you basically swim, you're moving, but you're stuck because the waves are pushing you. So what they need to do is turn around and go with the waves so that they can move. But this person is resisting the current or going against the current, which is putting them in this situation. And I feel like the universe is stepping in to force them into facing the fact that if they don't make a decision, they will be stuck. And until that realization hits them, they're not going anywhere. Because that realization is something that they need to accept and come in terms with in order to be able to move. So this is going to take some time. Whatever this is, I mean, you tell me in the comments what this fucking shit is, because it's not really showing me the full picture. It's showing me bits and pieces. It might make sense to you more than it makes sense to me. But this is not going anywhere. Like, this is going to take some time for it to be realized by this person. So what does this have to do with Capricorn? Let's see. Why is this being mentioned to you? Oof, I had like a really strong like needles feelings in my stomach. I don't know what that is. That hurt. Wow. This person could be, I don't know, pregnant if they are a woman. And they could be thinking about abortion or thinking about keeping the child. I don't know. This could be really specific for someone specifically, but the first thing that came to mind, like, almost feels like the pain was in regards to a child, but could be really specific for someone watching. But anyways, let's see how that relates to you or affects you. Why is this being mentioned to Capricorn? Why is this person specifically mentioned? Okay, what comes to me is you might think that you can help this person, but you can't. They have to go through this on their own. Or maybe when it comes to that decision that we spoke about, they are the ones that they are the ones that need to make that decision. You are not to help them make that decision. Okay. Let's see what we will take to the extended. Let's see. Ouch. Let's see, Capricorn. Anything else for Capricorn? If you are single, Capricorn, I see one of your options is actually a soulmate. They could have Capricorn like yourself in their chart, or Gemini in their chart, or Pisces in their chart. This is for the singles. Now, one of your options is a soulmate, and this is what we're going to take to the extended. We'll see this energy of the soulmate. We'll talk about their characteristics for you to be able to differentiate them amongst your other options. Okay? Because I do see that you have options. At least you are considering two people from the options you have. Maybe your options is two people. But we'll discuss that in the extended. If that is you, the link will be in the description box. I'll see you there.